Hello everybody, welcome back to Asclepion Podcast, the podcast for awareness and growth. My name is Pepijn van den Berg and I'm here with
Miyoki. Thanks for having me again.
Thank you. And we are filming this video the day before Halloween. It's the 30th of October. And the 1st of November is also known as Samhain, the Celtic feast, where the veil between the worlds is very thin, and we can connect better to our deceased loved ones,
Ancestors.
And we did a whole video on grief and mourning, so I'll put the link in the description box below so you can watch that video. But we are in fall season, it's autumn, and in the Chinese medicine it's the element of metal.
Metal element, yes, it is.
And are there some, how can we describe the metal element?
Two organs belonging to the metal element are the lungs and the large intestine. And they're both the only organs which have contact with the outside.
Yeah.
The lungs because of the air you breathe, and the large intestine because you eat, digest and let go. And the theme of the metal element or the autumn is letting go.
Yeah.
You see what is happening outside. The trees, all the leaves are falling, and that's actually also the theme for human beings on every possible level.
Yeah.
So it's also the season that you start to turn inward more and more and more to preserve the energy, and also distinguish what you want to hold, and what you need to let go to make room for the new.
Yeah.
That's especially for this season. Some people are very good at it. Some people not so good.
No.
That's a real lesson.
Yeah.
To learn. Yeah.
And when you're not good at letting go, can you feel it in your lungs, in your gut?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's a sign that there is work to do.
It's also, this is also the season for flu.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Lungs, sinuses, whole the breathing system. So actually, it's when people get the flu, it's time to get out of the rat race.
Yeah.
Turn inward, let go.
Yeah.
By sneezing and
Sniffing and all the
all the
mucus,
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's actually the theme belonging to this season, to this period of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a detoxing also.
It's flu and all that kind of stuff is detox.
Yeah. Fever. Yeah.
Fever is burning. It's burning of the stuff that causes you to get ill.
Yeah.
So it's actually helping.
Yeah.
So we tend to put the fever down as soon as possible, but in actuality it would be better to let the fever come up and let it turn and let it go back.
Yeah.
That's way faster than when you start eating pills against the fever.
Yeah.
But it's in awareness. So awareness to let them come up.
Yeah.
Let them turn.
Yeah.
And bring it back.
Of course, but when you're in a dangerous situation.
No, I don't mean to let them go up and let it get dangerous. No. It's really with awareness
Yeah.
to let him slowly come up.
Yeah.
And before it gets dangerous, the turn has to come
Yeah.
up and go down.
But when it does get dangerous, we live in modern times where we have, luckily enough, medication to.
Yep.
But when it's very helpful to have a fever and then help your system detox.
Yeah. I also compare fever with those Pac-Mans.
Yeah.
You know, it's fever and it's eating all
Yeah.
what doesn't belong in the
Yeah.
body. So tuk, 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 tuk.
Yeah.
And if you stop it,
Yeah.
a part of the disease will stay inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we've got the theme of rotting.
Yeah.
It starts rotting in the body like the leaves falling on the ground.
Yeah.
Start to rot and make fertile soil for the spring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Doesn't happen like that in the body.
No.
When it starts rotting, you have a problem.
Yeah. That's right.
Especially when it starts rotting in your large intestine, you have a problem.
Yeah.
You have a big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's,
a profound process. And I love that you mention rotting and nature, and it reminds me of this is also a time to do shadow work. And what helped me is working with truffle, with plant medicine. And truffle is in the ground, grows underground. So the mushroom, which is illegal in the Netherlands, you're not allowed to have that. But the truffle is legal and it is underground.
Mm-hmm.
And that is connected to the mycelium network. So the idea of fungi, of mycelium, and the thing that makes you expand your awareness is the psilocybin.
Mm-hmm.
And I did last year in June, and 2 months ago I did a truffle ceremony. And I love turning inward with the truffle and be in a safe place, be with loving space holders, beautiful music, and feel connected to this mycelium network, to let the psilocybin cleanse your brain. It actually gives you new neural pathways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You get a clean slate, and then your neuroplasticity can make new pathways, which makes you more creative. The first time I purged a lot of grief. Man, I cried for hours. But after that, it felt so cleansing. It felt like that I'm more myself. I wasn't held back by grief or depression or. So for me, the working with the truffle is like 5 years of therapy in one go. Yeah. So facing your shadows, this is also a time to do that.
Yeah, that's what you do when you turn inward. Because when you turn inward, you cannot escape yourself.
No.
I had a little discussion with someone that it's absolutely necessary to become your own best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And you can only do that when you turn inward. Because otherwise, when you stay on the surface, you keep reacting to the outside world.
Yeah.
When you go layer by layer by layer, go in, then the outside world slowly disappears. You get a whole new mycelium, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
New soil.
New
fertile
soil.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's also the trees also have this underground talking mechanism.
Yeah, and they help each other.
They help each other.
And they signal to each other when there's a predator or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they keep the stump alive.
Yeah.
There was a tree and now there's a stump, but the trees around them still feed the stump.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. In my garden, in my front yard, some trees started to grow. I didn't plant them. They're also not found in my direct... so I don't know how it got in my garden.
Oh, perhaps a magpie. Bury their...
Well, I've got them now. And it's very beneficial.
Yeah.
Because they are... I always think they are there to tell a story to me. What I need. Because every plant, every tree has a message of healing.
Yeah.
And I can also eco-print with it.
That's a nice benefit.
I love those things, that two-way streets.
Yeah.
And I still don't know how I got them.
No.
Because in my neighborhood, they're nowhere.
Not that kind of tree. Oh.
So I don't know where they come from, but they're staying.
Yeah.
My neighbors don't like it. They want me to cut it down. And I think, well, they're here for a reason, so just let them be.
Yeah, exactly.
Let them be.
Yeah.
Till I heard the message.
And so the second time I did the truffle ceremony, I asked for healing for my body because we're getting older. And
oh God.
Old age is also part of the metal element, part of the autumn. So I asked for healing for my body, and I felt like I was buried in the soil and connected to the mycelium network. And I was listening to the music, and I said to my body, do whatever it takes to heal. And I do feel still cleansed. I made some diet changes. I eat almost no sugar anymore. So and I feel it's been 9 weeks now, and I feel less stiff, my joints are more flexible. So I'm and my muscles are less sore. So I'm very happy about that. So it's a little scary to face your shadows, but perhaps don't do it alone. I had these lovely space holders, and ask for help, and take your time, I'd say.
Yeah, never face.
It's scary.
Sometimes, yes. To face your spookies.
Yeah.
But there are always people who want to help, who want to hold space.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to look for them, and sometimes they come as a present in your life.
Yeah. Safety is very important, to feel safe.
That's in every aspect.
Yeah.
And I think most of all it's about safety within yourself.
Yeah.
And then safety in your home, in your neighborhood, in your city, in your country, in the world.
Yeah.
But first within.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think when you're very much in touch with yourself, and now we are in the second phase or third phase of our lives, when you get older, you are much more in touch with your own boundaries. That's what I you get to know yourself, you know your boundaries, you're not afraid anymore to set a boundary. You're much clearer.
It's much easier.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm still thinking, how did I do that when I was young? Did I actually have boundaries?
I had much less boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you want to be accepted in a group or at school, you don't want to be bullied, so you just move along.
Yeah.
And when you are in the autumn of your life, you already did what you had to do. You already started with your legacy, which is coming along. No need to keep moving with all the craziness in the world.
No, there's less time also.
Less time.
Time goes faster for
Yeah.
Yeah,
and also much clearer in your awareness what you want to do with the rest of your life, because most of your life's already behind.
Yeah, you can look back
so
also.
You can look back and say, okay, this was good and this is what I want to hold. This was not so much. Just leave it behind, let it go.
Yeah.
Which is your out breath, which is letting go. So it's actually on every level.
Yeah.
And it makes room for the new, for springtime.
Absolutely. So this time is for letting go.
And have fun.
And have fun in letting go. Face your spookies.
Yeah.
Eat some truffle. In a safe setting.
Meditate.
Meditate, write, and ask for help if you get stuck.
And walk outside to remind yourself which season it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.